Good evening, everybody. Welcome to 19 Miles of Music Row. My name is Roger Day. On behalf of Franklin First United Methodist Church, I want to invite everyone, I want to welcome everyone to the best songwriter night in all of Middle Tennessee. Am I right? Excellent. We're glad that you're here. We're glad some of you are watching online tonight. We've got a terrific lineup. Let's go ahead and meet our writers. We have over here to my right, your left, Melody Guy. Say hello to everybody, Melody.
Hello. Hello.
So I have a
Hi.
couple of questions to get everybody to know you, Melody.
Yes.
Melody, tell us where you're from originally.
My mom.
Nice.
I was born in Portland, Oregon at Emmanuel Hospital.
Nice.
Yes.
And tell us about your guitar. How long have you had the guitar? Is there something special about it that you want everyone to know?
I have been using Siegel guitars since my last divorce in 2015. And my old rep for Taylor called me and says, hey, when are you going to stop playing Taylor guitars? And he goes, what city are you in? And I'm like, I'm in Austin. He goes, go down to Soundcheck and pick up your new guitar. And so I did. And I've loved them. Anyways, that's all.
Good. And you have
I'm
a
on my
guest?
final husband now, you guys. Everything's fine.
And you've got a guest playing with you tonight?
Yes,
Who's this guy?
Chaz. Chaz Williams is amazing. And we met each other in 1999 at Sokol Blosser Wineries in Dublin, Oregon. And when he was playing with Nancy Griffith, and I opened for them. Wasn't that cool? I know. Here we are today. We're 20 years old. It's fantastic.
And y'all are working on a new CD, right?
Yes, my new CD is Train to Dreamland, and Chaz is doing the guitars and the dobro and slide, and yeah.
Excellent. Everybody, please welcome Melody Guy. In the middle section tonight, we have the lovely Taylor Hughes. Everybody say hello to Taylor.
Hello.
Taylor,
Thanks
where
for
are you
having
from originally?
I'm originally from Big Blue Nation,
Nice.
Lexington, if you don't know. Lexington, Kentucky. Go Big Blue. I know our football team's terrible. Don't talk about it. So it's fine.
And tell us about your guitar.
Yeah, I've been in Nashville for almost 8 years, so I've probably had this for maybe 6 or 7. It was a gift from my husband, and he said, don't ask me for anything else. So.
What about the strap? The strap is awesome.
Oh, yeah. So this is a custom strap. There's a lady out in, I think it's Bakersfield, California, that does them, and she does them for, like, all the big stars. So I was like, I have to have a fancy one, too. But it's got, like, little Kentucky things on it. And in case I forget my name, it's on there, too. So.
Nice. One more time for Taylor. And going last tonight will be Mr. Tom Golly. Everybody say hello to Tom.
Hi, Tom.
Hello.
Tom, where are you from?
I'm from the planet Arcanine 7. It's many light years away, but some people call it Long Island, New York.
Yeah.
But I'm not really an alien, I
The
promise.
train to Ronkonkoma.
Yeah, that's true, and you said it right. I'm
Yeah.
very impressed.
Yeah. I've
That's
done that.
very, very nice.
I've been on that train before. Yeah. Long Island Railroad.
I have too. I've fallen asleep and woken up there and wasn't supposed to end up there. Like, uh-oh.
And who do you have playing with you tonight?
With me today is the wonderful Jonathan Denny. Say hi to Jonathan Denny.
Jonathan?
He's my dad. No, he's not. He's not my dad.
And both of y'all have played for us before, is that correct?
We haven't played together, but he's played. This guy is an amazing artist. He has a band called Soldatna, and so many other things. I wish you had a mic, man. You should be talking. But and I have come here 2 other times. It's been an honor every time. And I'll maybe share before one of my songs why being here today is so special. But thank you.
Excellent. And I have to ask you, best pizza that you've ever had in the world?
best pizza I have ever had in the world. It's a place called Mama's Pizza in Copeg, New York.
Nice. All right. Good, good. So everybody, please welcome Tom. Melody, you want to get us started? Excellent, excellent. All right. Let's welcome our early round riders, everybody.
Can I borrow your cape out, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, good. They're dimming the lights. Yeah. Okay, first song. Can you hear the guitar? Oh, there we are. So I wasn't allowed to play music for 10 years while I was married to my first ex-husband. Like I said, I'm on lucky number 4 now. He's my favorite. I'm keeping this model. So I wasn't allowed to play because he was an alcoholic, and I was suffering from the abuse that people like that do. And so I would write myself notes to keep my mouth shut because I knew it would get me in trouble if I said anything. And so anyways, when I got divorced from my first ex-husband, within the first year, I got my first record deal. And that's pretty cool. And they sent me here to Nashville. And anyways, but I always felt guilty. Why did I feel guilty? So that song is about this. And my ex-husband recently elevated, or anyway, the same day as Hulk Hogan. So I will miss Hulk very much. Guitar? Is it in there? There we go. Forgive me for caring too much, for thinking that I was the one out of touch, for not running like hell when things got too rough. Forgive me. Forgive me for staying where I didn't fit, for the sins I was blamed for but didn't commit, for waiting too long just to get over it. Forgive me. Forgive me for all the years that I gave, for every dream I let slip away, for the nights that I cried as you shouted and shamed when I was over-explaining myself. I'm letting it go, giving me grace, standing here bold in the mirror I face. Truth I fought hard not to believe. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me for not owning my worth. I should have known better, should have never been hurt by the insults you hurled like boulders and dirt. Forgive me. Forgive me for all the years that I gave, for every dream I let slip away, for the nights that I cried as you shouted and shamed when I was over-explaining myself. I'm letting it go, giving me grace, standing here bold. In the mirror I face truth I fought hard not to believe. Forgive me. Forgive me. For Chaz Williams, you guys. Forgive me for all the years that I gave, for every dream I let slip away, for the nights that I cried as you shouted and shamed, and I was over-explaining myself. I'm letting it go, giving me grace, standing here bold. In the mirror I face truth I fought hard not to believe. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. Thank you. Thank you, Chad.
Thank you. That was beautiful. I love that. I'm going to change the mood a little bit, if that's all right. Do something a little more upbeat. So this is my most recent single. It is called Old Fashioned You. Yes, being from Kentucky, we love our old fashions. But what was funny about this song is my friend Crystal Key and I thought it would be funny to write something comparing the different types of men we've dated to different types of cocktails, because everyone kind of has a signature drink and there's like a personality that goes with it, you know? So I tell my husband this is kind of about him. But what's fun about this song is when we decided to record it, I was not pregnant, and then when we decided to release it, I was. So trying to promote a somewhat drinking song while pregnant is an absolute blast. But we now have that little blessing, and this is my first show out since maternity leave, so I'm excited to be here with y'all. Yeah, so what also comes with motherhood is mom brain. So I have to have my phone up here just in case I forget something, so don't judge me. But if you guys like this song, you can find it everywhere, and it is called Old Fashioned You.
Gentleman Jack cleans up real nice, but he had a temper cold as ice. Sex on the beach, yeah, that one was fun. He had me thinking that he was the one. PBR didn't get me too far. He's still drinking in college bars. Jaeger bomb came on too strong. Said he loved me by the end of the song. None of them got me buzzing like you do. Something about your love that goes down smooth. Tasting it all, but I always come back to old-fashioned you. Once or twice I tried to give you up. I sailed the 7 seas with a bottle of rum. After a night of solid life, I woke up to a tequila sunrise. None of them got me buzzing like you do. Something about your goes down smooth. Tasting it all, but I always come back to old-fashioned you. Simple and classic, no doubt about it. I can make it my daily habit. None of them got me buzzing like you do. Something about your love that goes down smooth. Tasting it all, but I always come back to old-fashioned you.
Thank you.
Wow, that's really clever and awesome.
Oh, thanks.
What a voice, too. Wow. Hi. So again, sorry about the joke about being from another planet. That might have freaked somebody out. Somebody probably left, right? Like, I knew it! And they're just like in their basement now, hiding out. I don't know. But once again, my name is Tom Golly. Every song that I'm going to share with you actually is on Spotify. You can find it. I'm there. It's kind of cool. Something that, if you would have told me like 15, 20 years ago I'd be doing anything like this, it would be kind of wild. But yeah, so I have done the Christian music thing. I moved to Nashville in 2015, and things were going every way an artist would want their music career to be going. And then, 2020, that was fun. And then life just happened. And, so I haven't taken a stage in a couple of years, intentionally. That's a funny joke that it's unintentionally, but I've kind of had to jump up there and, help people out with some things last minute. And so this is sort of a rebirth for me here. I like to sing about Jesus. Does anyone in here know Jesus? Okay. I'd hope so. It'd be really weird if everyone's like, nah, I don't know who that is, and we're in a church. That's cool. But anyway, yeah, so this song is called His Name is Jesus, and I hope you guys take something from it, and it's just pretty much all about who he is and the power that's in his name. And this song has been something I have had to have in my life the last couple of years to really cling to, and I'm glad I was part of writing it. So here we go. Came to know our suffering. He came to set the captives free, the cornerstone that all of us rejected. He walked his cross to Calvary, breathed his last between two thieves. He broke the power of death when he resurrected. Was lost but now we're found. Was blind but now I see. His name is Jesus, his name is freedom. He's broken every chain, washed away every stain. And his name is mercy, his name is worthy, worthy to take my place. Oh, what amazing grace. His name is Jesus, and we will see him face to face, and he will wipe our tears away. No more darkness, no more pain forever. And every knee will bow. And every tongue confess. His name is Jesus. His name is freedom. And he's broken every chain, washed away every stain. And his name is mercy. His name is worthy, worthy to take my place. Oh, what amazing grace. His name is Jesus. His name is Jesus.
just something about that name, like the sunshine after the rain. Kings and kingdoms will all pass away, and forever he will reign. His name is Jesus, his name is freedom. He's broken every chain. What's his name, y'all? His name is Jesus, his name is freedom. He's broken every chain, washed away every stain. And his name is mercy, and his name is worthy, worthy to take my place. Oh, what amazing grace. His name is Jesus, his name is Jesus. There's just something about that name, like the sunshine after the rain. Kings and kingdoms will all pass away, and forever he will reign. His name is Jesus. Thank you.
So I was born on my grandmother's birthday. I'm nothing like her. She could can and stuff. I don't can. She could weld. I wasn't a Rosie the Riveter like she was. And but my grandmother also, she had her talents and stuff. She'd make us dresses that smelled like Grandma's house, and you know what that smells like, right? It's like mothballs and mildew. I don't know what it was, but it was from Oregon, so probably. But they were cool outfits that she would sew. But anyways, she also had a mouth on her that would hurt people's feelings like in a heartbeat. So at her funeral, cousin Patty came up to me and she goes, "Well, it looks like you'll be seeing a lot more of me now that she's gone." And we did. We did. Bless my grandma. But the point of that story is that I wrapped in all the bad family vibes into my grandmother's name in this song. You shouldn't have trouble sleeping in a place that you call home. Touching somebody else's skin shouldn't make you feel alone. When the music's done and the Blue Diamond Bar closes, I can take the bridges, you can keep the roses. Goodbye, goodbye, Rosalie. I'm the one leaving you, not the one leaving me. California waits across the line. Can't believe it took so long. Just 300 miles, I'll be Oregon. Wouldn't think hell could be so green with a river running through. This town's got my heart, but it's killing me. How could both things be so true? Memories fill my mind like a blessing and a curse. I've been holding tight to bear for the fear of getting worse. Goodbye, goodbye, Rosalie. I'm the one leaving you, not the one leaving me. California waits across the line. Can't believe took so long. Just 300 miles, I'll be over and gone for me, gone for good. Oh, as gone as long as I think I should. Goodbye, Portland. Goodbye, Rosalie. I'm the one leaving you, not the one leaving me. California waits across the line. Can't believe it took so long. Just 300 miles, I'll be over and gone. Not the one leaving me. California waits across the line. Can't believe it took so long. Just 300 miles, I'll be over and gone. Just 300 miles, I'll be over and gone. I wrote that with Mark Elliott. Sure do miss him.
So pretty. Oh, no. Did it go out? Okay, there you go. They're like, you're done, Taylor. Get off stage. So before I went on maternity leave, we were working on a new project, and we're still kind of in the works on it. But I thought, why not do a cowboy-themed project? Because, you know, we're in Nashville, right? But this is one of my favorites that we've written so far. I wrote it with Jake Arthur and Brad McKinney, which are great songwriters and buddies of mine here in Nashville. But the song is kind of about longing and love, and it's called Something in That Saddle.
Pictures in the hallway, dancing next to mine. Keys on the key ring, that love lives here sign. There's a spot for everything to make you feel like home. I wake up every morning just to find you gone. Something in the sunset you'll keep riding off into. Something in that prairie wind keeps calling out to you. And I keep hoping every day my love will be enough. But something in that saddle won't let you wait up. Aren't you tired of the long nights? Just you and the moon. Can't be any trails left that ain't in your boot. cowgirl gotta do to ever rope you in? Something in the sunset you keep riding off into. Something in the prairie wind keeps calling out to you. And I keep hoping every day my love will be enough. But something in the shadow won't let you wait up. Something in the sunset you keep riding off into. Something in the prairie wind keeps calling out to you. Breaks my heart every day. My love just ain't enough. 'Cause something in the shadow won't let you hang it up. Won't let you hang it up.
Thank you.
That was powerful. That was really
Well, thanks.
something. So this next one that I'm going to do, I wrote with a friend of mine named Chris Sly, and I'll be honest with you guys, it's hard as a songwriter, because I'm more of an artist than a songwriter, but it's interesting. You come here, and I'm sure some of y'all want to hear a little bit of, where'd you come up with the song? What's even the song about? And it's interesting in my life where this song, to me, no longer means specifically what it did when it was written. And it's actually been a very hard song to sing. It's even hard to talk about, but this song was originally like, man, I was like super Christian, like, man, God is so good. Like I felt like I had like God, the power of God in my hands, and anything that I felt like He wanted me to do would just happen, and it all just worked, and it was incredible. And then, so it was one of those things where I come from one of those families where not everyone's a believer, and my brothers are going through divorces, older brothers, my heroes, and they. Both of them attempted suicide at one point. They were unsuccessful, thankfully, and they're doing great now. My mom was diagnosed with cancer, and the song was meant to encourage them. It was meant to be for them, to let them know that, like, life is worth fighting for, because there is a God who loves you, and He made you, and He put you on this earth for a purpose, and you have so much value. Don't give up. Keep fighting. And fast forward, probably, I think it's been 6-7 years now, and I've sung that song all over in plenty of places. I've sold t-shirts with this on it, and I've been the keep fighting guy. It's gonna be great. Life is good. And then life became not good. And I shared this with somebody recently, and I said, this song is like, people write songs about, writing to their younger self. And this song is feeling like a letter from my younger self to me now. And it's like, man, like crazy. Never expected that. I'm always a guy who looks ahead. I never look back. I never want to go backwards, but I want to be that guy again. I want to be that guy who has such bold faith that nothing's impossible. God is so good all the time. He never lets me down. But somehow I found myself in this spot going, you don't care about me. I don't care about me either. So this is going to be hard for me to sing, but I'm going to sing this thing with everything I have for you guys tonight, because the song's for me tonight. And I hope if this does anything for you tonight, then it was all worth. It was worth how hard it was to sing this song. Are you lost and you don't want to be found? Is your heart buried 6 feet underground? Do you think you got nothing left to give? And do you feel you got no more life to live? Oh, you're not alone. Keep fighting. Keep moving on. Keep moving on. Keep trying. And never give up on love. 'Cause if the king of the world found you worthy of love and worthy of dying for, then your life is, a life that's worth fighting for. So keep fighting. Keep fighting. So keep fighting. Never give up on love. Are you running from the pain that chased you down? And did your dreams come crashing to the ground? Is your world caving in around you still? Are you living in a self-made prison cell? Oh, you're not alone. Keep fighting. Keep moving on. Keep moving on. Keep trying. Never give up on love. 'Cause if the king of the world found you worthy of love and worthy of dying for, then your life is a life that's worth fighting for. Hold on, just a little bit longer, hold on. 'Cause he is faithful, he'll hold on to you, so hold on. Hold on, hold on, just a little bit longer, hold on. You're not alone. Keep fighting. Keep moving on. Keep moving on. Keep trying. Never give up on love. 'Cause if the king of the world found you worthy of love and worthy of fighting for, then your life is a life that's worth fighting for. So keep fighting. Keep fighting. So keep fighting. Never give up on love. So keep fighting. Keep fighting. Keep fighting. Never give up on love. Thank you.
That was awesome. Such an honor to play with these awesome songwriters. Give it up for Taylor and Tom and Chaz here. Thank you guys for having us. It's great to be had. Anyway, so I'm in the autism spectrum. I have social anxiety. Can you tell? Anyway, so my son and I, we had a special ed meeting for my son Robert, and he was 11 years old, and they said, are we going to medicate Robert this year? He's just a different kind of duck. We don't know what to do with Robert. And I told my son to leave the room. and I socked a tune with words that I learned in the 8th grade before I left school. Suck it to him. Anyway, I got the opportunity to sing this before I left that town, telling them about Sherwood Middle School and what they did. And then I played it at the Ryman Auditorium in 2006. I opened for Tanya Tucker, and I got a standing ovation at the Ryman Auditorium. And that's pretty good for an 8th grader like myself. Good job, Melody. I wrote this with Tom Kimmel. I came in with the title and the whole story, and we wrote it really fast, and we both cried our brains out. But it was healing. We felt like being heard. So when you listen to the lyrics, listen carefully. It's pretty important stuff, I think. I can feel colors and make things with my hands. I can hear music when no one else can. And I could tell stories you would not believe if only somebody could listen to me. So what are my chances of turning out right? And what kind of man will I be if I never fit in this world as I am? What do they do with mistakes like me? They call me crazy, they call me slow. I hear their whispers wherever I go. I know I'm not like anybody they've seen, so they call me special. That's not what they mean. So what are my chances of turning out right? And what kind of man will I be if I never fit in this world as I am? What do they do with mistakes like me? So maybe I'm different, maybe I'm strange. What does it matter if that's just how I came? And who should decide who gets by on this earth? Who gets to measure what somebody's worth? So what are my chances of turning out right? And what kind of man will I be if I never fit in this world as I am? What do they do with mistakes like me? I never fit in this world as I am, what do they do with mistakes like me? Thank you. Thank you.
That was beautiful. Over here making me tear up before I have to sing. Not cool. Such an honor to share the stage with such talented people and see old friends. It's been a little while, but glad to be back on this stage. I'm actually going to let you all pick my last song if that's cool. Do you guys like making the decisions on things? I'm very indecisive. That's why I'm making you choose. I can play you my single, Jesus and Jail, since we're in a church. It seems somewhat, it's kind of rowdy if you like a little rock with your country or a little country with your rock. A song that's a little more meaningful about a home I grew up in, or a song that Mr. Way Jennings cut that I wrote for him. Jesus in Jail? Okay, we'll get rowdy. All right, I like you guys. That's what I'm about. So I released this back in 2023, and been very blessed. It's won a couple of awards. It's been played on some major radio stations, which is really cool. And like I said, if you like a little rock with your country, a little country with your rock, you guys can check this out everywhere. And it is called Jesus and Jail.
Came rolling into that church pew like a cloud of smoke. I was out all damn night doing God only knows. Never even made it home, wearing last night's hair in a second coat of carbon black, my skin raw. Lord bless my soul. Guilty as charged, never claimed to be a saint. My heart's a little lost, so I came here today to bow my head and make the cross, sending up my one phone call. Hope the Lord will pay my bill, 'cause hell, I'm somewhere between Jesus and jail. If I take an extra sip, then communion wine, the Holy Ghost might save my sins or kill this hangover of mine. My rowdy ways have flashed a few blue lights. Come Judgment Day, gonna need an alibi. Guilty as charged, never claimed to be a saint. My heart's a little lost, so I came here today to bow my head and make the cross, sending up my one phone call. Hope the Lord will pay my bill, 'cause hell, I'm somewhere between Jesus and jail. Jesus in jail. I'm a repeat offender, a good old-fashioned sinner. So Lord, I surrender. I'm guilty as charged, never claimed to be a saint. My heart's a little lost, so I came here today to bow my head, make the cross, sending up my one phone call. hope the Lord will pay my bill. 'Cause hell, I'm somewhere between. I'm somewhere between. I'm somewhere between Jesus and jail. Jesus in jail. Jesus in jail. I'm somewhere between Jesus in jail. Thank you.
Wow. All right. That was awesome. Seriously, like, they didn't tell me that, like, you know, like, when they bring you on to these things, they don't tell you have to be good. But then you get on a stage with these people and you're like, I hope I'm good. Wow. Both of you ladies have incredible songs, and I just, since I'm the last to go, I want to encourage everyone to give you a round of applause, because I feel blessed to follow this. You know, there's this weird egomaniac in my head going, hey, I'm kind of the headliner, but not really. No, it's not true. I think I'm funny. People, I don't know. See, he's laughing, so I win. But now, one more round of applause for Jonathan Denny. Without him, I'd be singing a cappella, so thank you. So this next one is interesting. Sometimes you hit songwrites where, you know, you're beating a dead horse trying to write a song and force something and make it work, and you're just like, come on, this is such a good idea. And then this girl, Jennifer, who was in the songwrite, had gotten a delivery, and someone sent her a gift, and it had like a card with the Serenity Prayer in it. And it was like, wait, I know. Let's write a song that sort of uses the Serenity Prayer and see what we can do, because that's kind of new. There's really no songs out there that do that, and that was cool. And so we kind of twist the words on it a little bit to fit, but same as before, song kind of means something different to me now. And while the Serenity Prayer is often like kind of attached to addiction ministries and things, it's really a wonderful reminder to just, you know, in life we have to accept the things we can't change, and we have to find the courage to change the things we can, and know the difference. And, you know, unfortunately with the internet today, you know, you can kind of get anything to agree with you. So finding out what the difference is harder and harder these days. But this song obviously means a lot to me. And just to say, like, I don't come before anybody and say my last few years were hard because I'm some kind of victim. And in some ways, yeah, I was. And in a lot of other ways, I accept the fact that I made a lot of choices, and I brought a lot of people into my world, and, you know, and a lot of the things that transpired could have been prevented by me, and some of the things were my fault too. And it's hard to sometimes stand and look at life and go, dang, you have to just own it and go, this is on me. And the beauty of being a Christian is, you know, that there's a God who's going, I'm still here. We'll get through this, just one day at a time, brother. Because, you know, he has shown us time and time again he loves all of us, no matter how bad it gets. He's always faithful, he's always true. And this song has meant a lot to me, whether it's old me, new me, whatever. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. It's called Serenity. Walking through all the things that made me who I am, I wouldn't change a single thing. I don't resent the scars. I've had some highs, I've had some lows. Your faithfulness, you've always shown. So every day I choose to pray. Grant me serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. Let me know that it's okay, that I make mistakes. Do you love me? Give me courage to change the things I can, in faith that
trust that's in your hands. Grant me serenity, 'cause you're making me who I am meant to be. I'm living in the here and now. The struggles come and go. The road is long, but I know you're not finished with me yet. My heart is yours, and I can trust that who you are is enough. So every day I choose to pray. Grant me serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. Let me know that it's okay, that I made mistakes. Do you love me? Give me courage to change the things I can't, and face the trust that's in your hands. Grant me serenity, 'cause you're making me who I am meant to be. Serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. Let me know that it's okay, that I made mistakes. Do you love me? Grant me serenity to accept the things that I cannot change. Let me know that it's okay, that I made mistakes. Do you love me? Give me courage to change the things I can't, and faith and trust that's in your hands. Grant me serenity, 'cause you're making me who I am meant to be. It's all right. We're gonna thank you. It's been a long time. Thank you.
Let's give a great big hand to all of these incredible writers that we have tonight. Before we let you guys off the stage, down there to meet your adoring fans, y'all all got things to sell, so y'all need to support them, continue to support them. They got some cool merch. Please tell us how we can get in touch with you. What's the best way to interact with you on social media?
Melody Guy Ketchum is my homepage on Facebook, and I have like almost 8,000 followers. But it's Melody Guy Music, melodyguy.com. Grown up.
Excellent. Let's give Melody a big, big hand. Taylor, what's the best way for everybody to get in touch with you?
Yeah, you guys can go to taylorhughesmusic.com, but I'm pretty much just Taylor Hughes Music on all the socials as well.
Big hand for Taylor, y'all. Tom, how can we reach out to you?
I'm Tom Golly Official on Instagram, Facebook. My music's, of course, on Spotify. That last song you can hear correctly and with no mistakes on Spotify. And thank you guys for being cool about that.
Awesome.
Thank you. But really, thank you guys. I love all of you, and I hope you guys just really enjoy Matt. He's awesome.
Give a big hand for Tom. So as they're making their way down there, please go say hello to them. Couple of announcements. Want to remind everybody that we are a donation-based songwriter night. So if you're feeling generous, we have a box back there. And please give early and often if you can. We've got lots of cool merch like this cool 19 Miles hat. We got some mugs, got some journals. So please help yourselves to any of those things. We have to purchase it, but please support us that way. And you are in for a treat. Matt Wynn will be up here in just about 10 minutes. So go get some good food from Miss Karen, and we will see you in just a minute. Thanks again, guys.
Thank you. You know what? I can't think of what her name is. She just always goes by Buckin' Buckarette.
Oh, okay. I'm going to
So,
check it out.
yeah, she's on Instagram. She does great stuff.
Check, check. Check, check.
I don't plan on doing any dancing, though. That's why I swing. The other side. Very close. That's great. Yeah, it's at. Oops. It's at quarters. Usually it's What is that? Sure. Interesting. No, that's cool. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Till the wheels fall off, till the road runs out, till it don't feel better with the windows rolled down. Till you don't pretty up my shotgun seat. Some things are guaranteed. Check 1, 2. Maybe just a touch more guitar, but otherwise. Till the wheels fall off, till the road runs out, till it don't feel better with the windows rolled down. That's great. Sure. Some people see God in the sunset, some see him in the moon. Some see him when the rain comes down. Some find him on an old oak pew. I've sailed across the ocean, never felt a hallelujah till I kissed it on your lips. I mean, it feels fine to me. I'd probably be able to tell you better if they were on and then they were off, but since I've walked up there, it's fine. Till the wheels fall off, till the road runs down. I kind of think I like them with it. I think so. Till the wheels fall off, till the road runs down. Yeah, I think it's cool. Check 1, 2. I think we're good. Yeah, I got some water. Are we just going? Okay, should I come off or should I stay? Okay, because I was like, I can walk off, but I'm going to be walking back home. What's that? What do you want to do? Do you want to walk on? I'll introduce you. Sure. Let me get the lights done.
All right. I hope everybody had an excellent break there. Got some good food? Everybody get some good food? Yeah, got some good swag. That's fantastic. But before we bring on our Behind the Hits writer, I want to make an announcement that our next performer on September the 19th, we're going to do a special concert with Johan Glidden. Lots of y'all know Johan. He is our worship leader on Sundays here at Franklin First United Methodist Church. If you don't go to that particular service, he is unbelievable. So we are going to have a whole evening dedicated to his music and support him as he creates a new album. So please mark your calendar, September 19th. It's going to be at 7 o'clock, and it's going to be in historic sanctuary. So it's also my pleasure that tonight, for the first time ever, we have Miss Sherry Jacobs, who's going to help us introduce. Everybody say hello to Miss Sherry.
Hello, everybody.
So we are super excited to introduce Matt Wynn to you. I first heard him, Sherry, when he was just in the audience, and he came out to help Michael Farron do a song, and I was absolutely blown away with his...
Joe Leathers was here too.
I believe so, yes. And his voice is just unbelievable. He's been on stage with Luke Combs. He's been on stage with Maren Morris. He's been on stage with Gretchen Wilson, lots of people. And I think he writes songs too, right?
Yes, he does. Can they hear me? Okay. Okay. Yes, he writes songs. He does it all, and so it'll be exciting to hear him tonight. You already mentioned a few of the seasoned performer that he's a seasoned performer and has opened for many other artists, including others such as Vince Gill and Chris Jansen, Tyler Farr, Phil Vassar, Trace Adkins. So that's been a really great background, I think, especially for a writer, and opportunities for him. And then also on October 6th, he had the Reba McEntire released her companion CD, Not That Fancy, to her new book of the same title. And Matt is proud to have the one new song, 7 Minutes in Heaven, on that 14-track compilation. So that was a really big deal, and that's a great song. And just recently, he wrote the end credits song for Live Like That, sung by Kristen Chenoweth, to the animated feature film King of Kings. So he has a lot of credits to his name, and he looks like he's about 20 years old, but he's gotten a lot done. And most importantly, he is a sweet guy. He's a great guy with a great heart, and that's what makes a good writer. So.
Didn't Sherry do a good job?
I think I'm the first woman that's ever been up here. I know we'll have to check it out, but we're kind of winging it tonight here, so hopefully I get another chance.
You will. So everybody, without further ado, please welcome to the stage the incredible Matt Wynn.
What's up? Yeah, that's true. Man, y'all are quiet. Man. Well, I want to give it up for Tom and Taylor and Melody, who opened this shindig. Man, y'all sounded great. I was back there listening to you, and then me and Brody were having a jam session. And it was real fun to get to hang out and do this. Last time I was in here, my good friend Kyle Jacobs, it was his memorial. Not last time I was in here, but every time I'm in here, I think of that. And I was just telling Reed, who's Kyle's dad, that I was going back through, listening through some stuff, and on the way here, and some great songs that just send chills down my spine that I forgot about that I've written with Kyle. Some I remembered, some you're like, oh yeah, I love this song so much, and then you go back and listen to it, and it's like the first time you listen to it, even though we wrote it, you know. So that being said, I'm going to play a couple songs I think I wrote with Kyle tonight that I just love, and then I'm going to play some songs hopefully you know, and some that you don't know because they haven't been cut, or I just go around singing them. And you know it if you're there, but otherwise, no. But this first song here has nothing to do with the song, but we wrote a song about a car on a boat, and has nothing to do with the song. I just think it's funny. And I wrote this, my friend Lawrence and Andy are here tonight. I wrote this on their boat with Kyle Jacobs and Brian Bunn, which was really, really cool. And yeah, the song's called Till the Wheels Fall Off. Daddy said it's got some miles on it, open wide on it, but if you take a little time, put some shine on it, she'll run just like a dream. And he handed me the keys to an open road. How could I have known it would lead me to a girl with a heart of gold? And now, well, here we are, and you're asking me how far we're gonna go.
till the wheels fall off, till the road runs out, till it don't feel better with the windows rolled down. It don't pretty up that shotgun seat. Some things are guaranteed, like a tailgate saying, boy, drop it down, 'cause I'm almost just right and the stars around. Yeah, these good years rolling, they ain't gonna stop until the wheels fall off. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, there's gonna be some roadblocks and some hard stops. Somewhere along the way you might get lost, but as long as you're next to me, we'll be chasing down our dreams till the wheels fall off, till the road runs out, till it don't feel better with the windows rolled down. They don't pretty up my shotgun seat. Some things are guaranteed, yeah, like a tailgate saying, boy, drop it down, 'cause I'm almost just right and the stars around. Yeah, these good years rolling ain't ever gonna stop until the wheels fall off, take it one smile and 1 mile at a time. Yeah, you know I'm up for the ride. Till the wheels fall off, till the road runs out, till it don't feel better with the windows rolled down, till you don't pretty up that shotgun seat. Some things are guaranteed, yeah, like a tailgate saying, boy, drop it down, 'cause I'm almost just right and the stars around. Yeah, these good years rolling, they ain't gonna stop till we're all out of gas. Gonna give it all we got until the wheels fall off. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, ooh. Yeah. Thank you so much. Oh. Yeah, this really is a great sounding room. And y'all are still very quiet. Man, boy, I'm gonna have to get you talking a little bit. Man, I'll probably tell some stories here and all that good stuff as we go along the way. I was saying on the way here, I was listening to a bunch of songs. I'm like, what do I want to play? And sometimes, you got your standard stuff that you want to play, and sometimes stuff like this, I'm like, I'm going to play some stuff maybe I don't always play all the time. And this is one of those songs I love. I got married a little under 2 years ago, which was pretty cool. And it's still going great. My wife's not here tonight. She's working, but she calls this, she has access to the folder that I have that has all the songs in it that no one's either ever cut, or they may have been demoed, or they may not have been demoed. But she calls it Wynn Radio, because she gets to hear all the stuff that no one else has really heard, or you only would get to hear at a live show because maybe I haven't cut it. And this was one of those songs. I've loved this song since the moment we wrote it. I wrote this with Jordan Rayner and Kevin Brandt. And the thing I say all the time is the older I get, the less I believe in coincidence. And what I mean by that is so much has got to go right and so much has got to go wrong for anybody to be anywhere at any given time, that I'm like, there's got to be something bigger at work there, Much less fall in love. And my wife has always loved this song. And she said, man, for our wedding day, I want to use some of the songs that no one maybe has ever heard before, or maybe has only heard at your live show for our day. And I said, man, well, that's really cool. And also, it's going to look really weird when people are like, oh, it's only Matt's songs that are getting played here, at my wedding. And I'm like, it was not my idea. But I was grateful that she wanted to do that. And this was one of those songs. It's
kind of came to be because my friend Kevin said, we were talking about fate or luck or whatever you want to call it. And he said, you know, my dad was in World War II. And there was many times he said when he came home that bullets went right by him. And he goes, my dad could have took a bullet. And he goes, I wasn't around yet. He was just a kid, you know. But he said, my dad could have took a bullet and I wouldn't be sitting here with you guys right now. And then we just took it from there. But this was me and my wife's first dance song. Look at the night sky, what do you see? Some see pretty lights, but I see destiny. Some see the future, but I see the past. First tick of time, two dotted lines, meeting on a map. Baby, love like this ain't just luck, it's meant to be. Bigger than you, bigger than me. Every kiss makes history, 'cause our two hearts are written in the stars, yeah. Took two families from two different worlds, Lord, and generations, boy meets girl. It took covered wagons and wooden ships, wars fought and bullets missed, a lot of bulls born and buried, bring us where we are. Baby, love like this ain't just luck, it's meant to be. Bigger than you, bigger than me. Every kiss makes history, 'cause our two hearts are written in the stars. Hey baby, love, love, love like this. Well, ain't just luck, it's meant to be. Baby, it's real, baby, it's right. And I'm reminded every night that our two hearts, Lord, they're written in the stars. Baby, love like this ain't just luck, it's meant to be. Bigger than you, bigger than me. Every kiss makes history, 'cause our two hearts are written in the stars. Oh, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's written in the stars. Yeah. Thank you. Give it up for my wife. Man, very grateful. I'm sure there's people that are married here, right? I wonder who's the longest married person here? 2? Oh, I was like 2. That's pretty. I'm like, you're pretty confident to throw that out. I almost got you beat. 52. 52? 53? 57. Holy cow. Well, my goodness. That's amazing. 57. God. My grandma and grandpa, who were my heroes, they, yeah, it's funny, grandma and grandpa. Well, no, this is what I look to, is like a marriage that my grandma, my grandma said, we were sitting in her kitchen, and she said, Matt, she goes, we were married 63 years when my grandpa passed away. They were married, but she was around a few years after he passed. And she goes, we were married 63 years. And she goes, looking back, I can honestly say it was more good than bad. And she's like, I feel really proud to look at that and say that I can really say that. And she goes, there were truly more good years than bad years. And she goes, but there were probably about 20 of them that pretty much sucked. and she goes, not all in a row, thank God, otherwise we wouldn't be sitting here. But she goes, and she was such a funny woman, man, and I love her and miss her, and I'll be talking more about her later. Speaking of Grandma and Grandpa, I'm from a small town called Flint Hill. And that is in Missouri, and people that live right next to it don't know it's there. There's truly a blink you miss it town. And is there a Missouri person here? Somebody clapping? Okay. Oh, 50. Okay. All right. No, wait. No, that was you. 50 something. I can only see a little bit here. So, that's wild, man. But I'm from a small town, Flint Hill. It's just a small farm town. And speaking of those farms, I worked on a farm, younger, and I grew up surrounded by a lot of small farms, a lot of farms that, they were maybe a couple hundred acres or something, but they were small. They weren't owned by anybody except that family. And it was really cool to watch that. And it was very interesting when I moved to Nashville, and then just being on the road a lot and coming back and seeing a lot of those farms go away and other things go there and sell and everything. And it's not good or bad, really. It just is, progress and people. And I started thinking about a lot of those farmers that I knew that were, several generations in, that just, overnight, all of that was gone. And I knew some of them, and some of them just weren't farmers. They inherited something that they didn't need or do, and then some people just couldn't turn a profit. And they might have made a lot of money off that land, but several I knew sold and just didn't want to, but they had to. And I don't know if there's any farmers in the audience here or farmer families, but I thank you, and I'm grateful for what you all do. And you look around, you look on your plate, they're right there. And that's what this song's about. It reminds me of my hometown. It's a good-looking piece of land, passed down from my old man. With some patience and some rain, it'll grow anything that you can plant. Farm as far as you could see, long before they paved that street. That deed's been handed down, and now we're 6 generations deep. It's not a front door lock, don't need a key. But there's more to all this dirt than you could see. I know the small town's gotta get bigger, know the rich man's gotta get richer, but it's more than grass in a for sale sign, more than an asking price. It's one less harvest on a hard-earned land, one less pair of calloused hands, one less saying grace for a homegrown family meal. It's a whole lot more than one less cornfield, They're building rooftops to the sky, bills are piling just as high. Lampposts on every corner are drowning out the stars at night. That's how I know it's time. I know the small towns have gotta get bigger, know the rich man's gotta get richer, but it's more than grass in a for sale sign, more than an asking price. It's one less harvest on a hard-earned land, one less pair of calloused hands, one less saying grace for a homegrown family meal. It's a whole lot more than one less cornfield, So when you rip this house right down to the studs, just be gentle with the floorboards that Granddad laid one by one. I know the small towns have gotta get bigger, know the rich man's gotta get richer, but it hurts to sign that dotted line. This place is my whole life. It's one less harvest on a hard-earned land, one less pair of calloused hands, one less saying grace for a homegrown family meal. just how we feel. It's a whole lot more than one less cornfield. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. God bless our farmers, man. I've been traveling quite a bit lately, and this guitar has been thrown around on a lot of planes. And I know that because I can feel it needs a setup. So it's being annoying with the tuning. But we're close enough for country. Speaking of country, will there be any hillbillies in the audience tonight? I know you. I know you are. That guy I rode on this guy's boat, that guy, he's hillbilly. That's right. But man, I'll tell you what, hillbilly is a funny word because it's one of those words that some people are so proud of. You know, they're like, yeah, I'm a hillbilly, and other people, it's like an insult. You know, and I always say it's funny, people love to talk about the hillbilly, but I'm like, you better be careful what you say about the hillbilly because usually that's going to be the guy that's going to pull you out of the ditch you're stuck in on the side of the road, and I've been there. And I'm definitely country, but I don't think I qualify as hillbilly just because I don't think I'm practically smart enough to be one. You know, I can fix a little bit of car stuff, I can change oil, I can do things of that nature, but those guys can do more things with a coat hanger and the duct tape and WD-40 that I've ever seen. And I'm sure, So if you have a local hillbilly, be sure to thank him or her. The song's for the hillbillies. Hillbilly problems, yeah. Well, I ain't ever been in no traffic jam. Closest I get is a tractor hogging up a 2-lane, 'cause there's only one way into town. Never wore a black tie on a high-rise roof, trying to fit into the big to-do, but it's a tricky thing, trying to keep your good jeans clean, climbing up a water tower. Big city worries got me stumped, but you should see what a good old boy can get done. With a hitch, pull a 2-wheel drive out of ditch. If your cows get loose, I can fix your fence, get them back in the pasture, and drink a beer in the barn with you after. Don't worry about a Wall Street crashing, stash my cash underneath my mattress. We all got troubles, but I wouldn't trade one of yours for 99 hillbilly problems. Well, I ain't ever spent no Friday night trying to find love, swiping left and right, but it's dang hard trying to kiss the girl next door from the hometown football star. Oh, and I don't know how folks fall asleep with city lights and sirens on the street, but I'm out like a light with the crickets going wild and the moon lighting up the dark. When it comes to life, I don't need much, just WD-42 hands and a truck with a hitch, pull a 2-wheel drive out of ditch. If your cows get loose, I can fix your fence, get them back in the pasture, drink a beer in the barn with you after. Don't worry about a Wall Street crashing, stash my cash underneath my mattress. We all got troubles, but I wouldn't trade one of yours for 99 hillbilly problems, yeah. You take the good and the bad with the life that you love, but I want a life I can take care of with a hitch and pull a 2-wheel drive out of the ditch. And when your cows get loose, you can fix your fence, get them back in the pasture, drink a beer in the barn with you after. Don't
worry about Wall Street crashing. Stash my cash underneath my mattress. We all got troubles, but I wouldn't trade one of yours for 99 of mine. Yeah, hillbilly problems. God bless the hillbilly too, eh? Man, y'all are like a captive audience. I've been to so many shows where I had to beg them to pay attention to me that I kind of don't know what to do with the silence. So I say stuff. I remembered as I was playing that song, because it's funny, some songs it's like two parts of your brain, ADHD, and your brain will go to different places. I'll be singing that and I'll be like, what do I have to do tomorrow? And you're like, where were we when we wrote this song? And it's really funny because sometimes you're like so present, and then other times you're just like, ding, 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 ding. And I was thinking about that song. I wrote that song with Marty Dodson and Andrew Peebles. And I met Marty because of Kyle. I was thinking about that, and when we wrote on a day that Kyle would always say, if I got a cancellation, he'd be like, call me, man. Like, if you get a cancellation, I'll show up. Maybe we can ride, or I'll jump in on a ride. And I said, okay. And one day I called him. And I wasn't supposed to be in on this ride. It was the morning of. But it was really cool to be a part of, because there was this girl named Marty Dotson who I really wanted to write with, and he was writing with her, and he was like, man, it was me, Kyle, Marty, and Eric Burdick. And I didn't know Eric, I didn't know Marty, so I didn't want to jump in on that right. It's usually easier with people you know. And Kyle was just like, I'm like, well, do you want to ask him? He's like, no, just show up. Which was very him. So we were writing at his house. And I remember, because that song idea, that one that I just played, came from Marty, because she was running a little late, and she was talking to her dad on the phone. and I was like, what's going on? She's like, just hillbilly problems. And I said, man, we got to write that song. And then later we did, which was that song. But Marty has her dad and her brother own this property together, and it's got fields and a bunch of stuff on it. And they show up one day. Her dad pulls up one day, and there's cows on the field, like a lot, like quite a I don't know, like 40 cows or something like that. And he's like, well, I don't have cows. And he goes in there, and he's pretty mad, because he walks up and there's a guy out in the field taking care of the cows, and he's like, what are you doing, man? Who are you? And he was just like, oh, I'm just here, Lenny. And he goes, it's awful nice. I can't remember the guy's name, but he goes, it was so nice of Lenny to let him keep our cows on his property. And he goes, Lenny is the other brother that doesn't own the property. And he was pretty mad. So they were all back and forth and all that kind of stuff. And that's where hillbilly problems came from. But this is the song we wrote that day. And I've always loved this song. If you fall in love with the right person, I think there's a very spiritual element, to it. And it's almost like you look at that person and you go, I know God exists because of what I'm feeling right now. And I feel that way about nature. I feel that way about a lot of different things. The veil is thin. And if you're lucky enough to find somebody like that, like I have, then you're like, okay, thanks. And that's where this song came from. Some people see God in the sunset. Some see him in the moon. Some feel them when the rain comes down, some find them on an old oak pew. Well, I've sailed across the ocean underneath the crystal blue, feel the beauty of creation, but to tell you the truth, I never felt a hallelujah till I kissed it on your lips. And when I hear you say you love me, then I know God must exist. You're every prayer I ever prayed, and I'm a better man today. 'Cause when I wake up and I see your angel face, girl, you make every day a Sunday. Man, every day is Sunday. Amen. When I'm feeling like a Monday morning, girl, you pull me through. And when I'm feeling just a little more Friday, you ain't afraid to cut loose. Don't know what'll come tomorrow, but I know it'll be alright. 'Cause if I get to hold you, baby, Lord, it's heaven every night. I never felt a hallelujah till I kissed it on your lips. And when I hear you say you love me, then I know God must exist. You're every prayer I ever prayed, and I'm a better man today. 'Cause when I wake up and I see your angel face, girl, you make every day a Sunday. Man, every day is Sunday. Man, you make my worst day my best day, and God knows that's the truth. I never felt a hallelujah till I kissed it on your lips. And when I hear you say you love me, Lord, I know God must exist. You're every prayer I ever prayed, and I'm a better man today. 'Cause when I wake up and I see your angel face, girl, you make every day a Sunday. Man, every day is Sunday. Thank you. I got a few more songs left for you, if that's all right. Thank you. Man, it's fun doing stuff like this, and some of these songs I play all the time, and a couple of them, like that one I play every now and again, but as I was playing the Hillbilly Problems and being in this building, I was like, man, I'm thinking about, all the things. One cool thing about Nashville is if you are lucky enough and you work hard enough and you stick around long enough, sometimes you get to meet and work with your heroes. And one of those guys for me was a guy named Billy Dean. Yeah, man, we like Billy. Billy the Kid, man. And sometimes the first time you meet somebody, even if it's somebody like that, you know, the first day you meet him is the time you're writing. So it's like you get to become friends pretty fast. And the first day that I wrote with Billy was the first day I met him. And we started writing a couple of songs, some cool ideas going, and I don't know what triggered him to talk about it, but he had been going through something with his mom. His mom was getting older, and him and his sisters had been taking care of her, but they had to put her in a nursing home, and that just destroyed Billy. He hated that. And he had to be the guy that had to go drop her off, the first day. It just medically got over their head.
And he did that, and he was like, man, I need a beer. And he just pulled off to a random bar, didn't want to talk to anybody, just wanted to go decompress a little bit. And I think it's funny doing what I do. I've been lucky to watch Jesus show up in a bar quite a bit. And he did that day. Because he ended up talking to a guy, and the guy that he had been talking to had been going through the same thing that he was going through, just a little bit further ahead on it. And Billy looked at him and he said, man, I'm kind of desperate. You got any advice for me? Because he's like, I just dropped her off. And he looked at him and he said, let me tell you something, son. You need to leave something for the Lord to do. You can't do it all. And Billy told me that story, and I go, dude, that's the song we got to write today. And he goes, man, I've told that story a few times, and I've never thought about it as a song. And I'm like, well, thank you for telling me. Now it's right. And every time I play this song, I always tell a little story about that, but I always say, this is for everybody that's going through something we can see, and more importantly, the things we can't see. You're not alone. Just stopped in to have a cold one. Didn't want to talk to no one. That day had been a long one, that's for sure. And next to me, a barroom preacher, a whiskey drinking teacher, turned out to be the healer of my soul. He said, I don't know what you're going through, but I think I need to tell you, some people you can't rescue, some mountains you just can't move, and there's gonna be some questions you can't find the answers to. Can't be everything to everybody, I know, son, 'cause I've been in your shoes. Leave something for the Lord to do. Started pouring out my problems. I mean, I really laid it on him. He said, son, don't try to solve them on your own. Some things are better left alone, but the hardest part is letting go of those people you can't rescue, those mountains you just can't move. And there's gonna be some questions you can't find the answers to. Can't be everything to everybody, I know, son, 'cause I've been in your shoes. Leave something for the Lord to do His work. Let it hurt. Take some time and read His word. So read in there in red. In between the lines it says, there's some people you can't rescue, some mountains you just can't move, and there's gonna be a few questions you can't find the answers to. Can't be everything to everybody, I know, son, 'cause I've been in your shoes. Leave something for the Lord to do. Leave something for the Lord to do. I just stopped in to have a cold one. Thank you. It's been so fun, guys. Have you had fun? Good. Sitting here and I'm like looking at a list of songs and I'm like, oh, what do I need to play? What do I need to play? And I forgot. I told somebody I'd play this song. Michael Farron, who I'm sure you guys know, is a good buddy of mine, and we have written a bunch of songs together, and we were writing the day before he was playing this a while back, and he goes, "Man, come to the show and come to the show and sing this song with me that we wrote." And I said, "All right, man, let's do it." And Michael's one of those handful of guys. He doesn't usually give you a lot of details, but if he asks you to do something, usually just say yes. And I have a handful of people like that, I know. This song was another one of the wedding songs, and this is the one that my wife walked down the aisle to. And she waited till the chorus, which I wasn't nervous because I know her and I know what she was doing. But everyone else was kind of looking at me like, "Oh, man, I don't know." And I'm like, no, I know what she's doing. And she came down the aisle, but this is the song that got me here to sing for you all tonight, so I appreciate it. Well, I'm just gonna spare you the awful pickup lines, the way that I'm feeling, and no need wasting your time. I'm feeling something I ain't ever felt before, and I knew it from the second that you walked through the door. Girl, it feels like I've been waiting for you my whole life. Like I closed my eyes and died and gone to heaven twice. Yeah, sometimes love is slow, but sometimes lightning strikes. And it feels like I've been waiting for you my whole life, yeah. Know it sounds crazy, but I ain't got a doubt. I finally found the one thing that I can't live without. I ain't in no hurry, girl, so just take your time. No, I ain't going nowhere, 'cause I've seen the light. Girl, it feels like I've been waiting for you like I closed my eyes and died and gone to heaven twice. Yeah, sometimes love is slow, but sometimes lightning strikes. Yeah, it feels like I've been waiting for you my whole life, my whole life. Lord, it's never been so right. Girl, it feels like I've been waiting for you my whole life. My whole life, girl, it feels like I've been waiting for you my whole life. Like I closed my eyes and died and gone to heaven twice. Yeah, sometimes love is slow, but sometimes lightning strikes. Yeah, it feels like I've been waiting for you my whole life. Yeah, it feels like I've been waiting for you my whole life. Yeah, my whole life. Yeah, thank you. Gotta love love. If you don't breathe right on that song, you're screwed, by the way. Oof. Every time I sing it, I'm like, why'd I do that? Man, I guess they said the wrap-up time's around 8:30, so I think we're a couple minutes past here. So thank you so much for hanging out longer. I appreciate it. I could play to you guys for hours. Well, I was lucky enough, I don't think I'll have time to play it, but I was lucky enough recently to have a song in a movie called King of Kings that Chris and Chenoweth sang, which was really cool to do something cinematic like that. I never really got to do anything like that before. And it was a story about the greatest story ever told, Jesus. So, and through the eyes of Charles Dickens. If you haven't seen it, definitely go see it. And Sony released it, and Kristen and everything, so you can go hear her version. It's gorgeous. This song I'm going to play, though, is another faith-based song. A lot of my wins have kind of been with faith-based things, or faith-adjacent, I call it. And I was very lucky, and I don't think that's an accident. This song was inspired by my grandpa. My grandpa, I call them pillar people, or people that build you up, make you who you are. You don't really know who you are without them, My grandpa had been there from the very beginning, every vacation, every game, all that kind of stuff, Every show. He was the only other really musical person in my family. And so we had a connection, And when he passed away, I knew I wanted to write a song about it. I just didn't have the hook, That's how I process stuff, their music. And one day my friend Olivia Rudine walked in the writer's room. I remember she didn't even say hello. She was just so focused. She said, I have a song we need to write, and I don't know where it's going to go. I just think we need to write it. And I said, okay, what is it? And she said, 7 Minutes in Heaven. And I picked up the guitar, and I played the chorus without even thinking about it. And I call those God songs. You're just kind of trying to catch it more than you are trying to write it. Well, it's there. And we wrote that song in like 30 minutes and didn't really touch it since. And that song eventually got picked up by Reba. But before, it was just me playing it everywhere, and I still do. But my grandma was around a handful of years after my grandpa passed away, and when I would go back into Missouri, I'd bring my guitar. She always say, bring your guitar and play me some new songs. I said, all right. And one day I walked into her house, and she never locked the door, so I'd always scare her half to death when I'd walk in. But that was always fun. But I told her, I said, Grandma, I wrote a song about Grandpa. You want to hear it? And she said, yeah. And I played this song, and she said, oh my gosh, man, I love that song so much. And without skipping a beat, she said, when do I get a song? Which was very her, and I started laughing. And before I could answer her, she said, do I have to die? and I said, well, it did help him. And I could still hear that smoker laugh. Little thing that she had, and she was like, no, Matt, seriously, I love that song, and I want you to play it at my funeral someday. And I said, okay. And I did. And the crazy thing, unfortunately, she didn't get to hear the Reba version of the song, but the crazy thing, though, is that the first year that we had without her, the Reba version, that song came out on her birthday, which was very wild, nothing to do with that besides God. And I can just picture my grandma sitting up there with Grandpa, watching that happen, looking at each other, smiling, and my grandma smiling, looking over at my grandpa, and just says, it's my song now. And she ain't wrong. So thank you to Reba for cutting this, and I hope it makes you think. I'm sorry if it makes you cry, but I am glad that you had someone worth crying about. I wouldn't ask Cash why he wore all black, or have Elvis sing me a song. Wouldn't ask why Kennedy died, 'cause I know that I wouldn't have long. I wouldn't small talk with Peter by them pearly gates. I'd ask him to let me on in and say there's somebody waiting on the other side that I'd really like to catch up with. If I had 7 minutes in heaven, well, I know just what I'd do. Take a walk down them golden streets and find a quiet corner booth. I wouldn't spend all my seconds asking God questions, 'cause he knows I'd be back soon.
If I had 7 minutes in heaven, then I'd spend them all with you. Ask how's the fishing up there, have you been getting our prayers? 'Cause we've been sending them every night. The only issue is that we miss you, but I swear that we're doing all right. Hey, does the weather get colder? Do you ever grow older? Does it feel like a blink of an eye? 'Cause I'm so glad to be here, and I sure hope they serve beer. 'Cause for me it's been such a long time. If I had 7 minutes in heaven, well, I know just what I'd do, yeah. Take a walk down them golden streets and find a quiet corner booth. I wouldn't spend all my seconds asking God questions, 'cause He knows I'd be back soon. If I had 7 minutes in heaven, well, I'd spend them all with you. And when it's last call, I'll hug you and I'll tell you I love you, but I won't say goodbye. 'Cause right now I gotta leave, but the next round's on me, and I know it won't be the last time that we'll have 7 minutes in heaven, and I know just what we'll do. Take a walk down them golden streets and find that same old corner booth. And I might take a few seconds to ask God some questions I didn't last time I was through. If I had 7 minutes in heaven, well, I'd spend them all with you. If I had 7 minutes in heaven, Lord knows I'd spend them all with you. God bless you all. Thanks for hanging out. Y'all are sweet. Thank you.
All right. We just really want to thank you, Matt, for being here tonight. And it was really great for me to get to hear your lyrics.
Oh, thank you.
And I encourage you all to go to your social media sites and look up Matt Wynn
Yes,
music.
indeed. Win like the hotel, just
Because
a lot less money.
His manager is here tonight, and I was just asking her, how can I get these lyrics as quickly as possible? And so, again, we just really thank you for your time and
Yes.
and prep and all that. To
And this
be
gets
here.
put on for free, so you know they take donations back there. Please donate money for the Lord. So
Well,
please.
thank you. Speaking of the Lord, I like that song, Leave It to the Lord.
Yeah, leave something for the Lord
Yeah,
to do.
that's
Yeah.
got a great lyric.
Thank you.
So, all right, thank you.
Will you sound a guitar?
Sure.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Be real awkward if I said no.
There you go. You need that?
I'll put it right. I'll put it over Joe Leather's signature.
Need a little drum roll from somebody. Come on. Thank you, Matt.
Oh, thank you, brother.
We will display that proudly. Everybody, one more time, please give it up for Matt.